Welcome. I'm Inger, she is Rosie, and this is Be Free Yoga. We're so glad you joined us today. This is a 1-hour Vinyasa Flow Yoga class designed for all levels. Just modify based on your fitness level, any injuries you might have, and how you're feeling today, because every day is different and every body is different. If you like practicing with no music or with your own music, you're in the right place. If you prefer to practice with my carefully curated playlist, you can find these same classes on my website, www.befreeyogaAustin.com. And that's B with 2 E's, like the bumblebee. Also there you will find a relaxing guided meditation and written reflections on the weekly topic to help you on your spiritual path. Enjoy your practice today, and thank you so much for joining us. Hi, my name's Inger, and this is Rosie, and we are Be Free Yoga. Thank you for joining us in our third class in the series on the chakras. Today we're exploring the solar plexus chakra, which is located 2 finger widths above your belly button. It contains your abs, your obliques, your abdominal organs, and rules your digestion, your internal fire. Energetically, if you think about the sacral chakra, which we did last week, where we birthed our creativity and our ideas, the solar plexus chakra gives us the ability to manifest those things. It is our will, our vitality, and our ability to get things done. The theme today is feminine power. So the playlist is all songs by powerful female vocalists who all happen to be women of color. The color of this chakra is yellow, so I wear my yellow leggings in honor of that. And the mantra is Ram, R-A-M, and not surprisingly, the element is fire. So we're going to start with the breath of fire, which is the Kapalbhati breath. And just come into an easy seat with a long spine. Root down through your sits bones. This involves a normal inhale through your nose, and then as we exhale, you'll take 5 short spurts through your nose while drawing your belly in. I'll demonstrate one time. You would take an inhale. See, I'm just drawing my belly in as I exhale. Then we'll take a normal inhale and a normal exhale and do it again 3 times. So sit up tall, relax your shoulders, close your eyes if you want to. Take a big breath in. Normal inhale and a normal exhale. Again, take a big breath in. 5 short spurts out. Then an inhale. And an exhale. It's okay if you feel a little silly. Just notice the heat you're generating in your body. Another big breath in. And then a breath in. And a breath out. It's a great detoxifying breath. Heat helps us detox. Now we're going to bring our hands together. You'll remember in the first chakra, it was all about grounding and solidity. So that's represented by the pressure as you squeeze your hands together. In the second chakra, it was about fluidity, the water element, movement. So start to rub your hands. You'll notice that when you perfectly balance the solidity and the movement of the first and second chakras, you generate heat or fire in your hands. Find that balance now. Start to feel the warmth. And then stop and cup your warm hands over your eyes. Don't press on your eyes. You can leave your eyes open and just imagine that heat coming into your body. One more breath in, and then exhale, release. Meet me in child's pose with your knees wide, hips on your heels. Walk your arms forward and rest your forehead on the mat. Picture a golden yellow light just above your belly button. And then find your Ujjayi breath. This is another heat-building breath that we can use throughout class today. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Then constrict the back of your throat and breathe in and out through your nose, creating an oceanic sound. Kind of like you're fogging up a mirror. On your next inhale, press into your hands. Send your hips even further back down onto your heels. Lift your elbows. Then inhale. Round your spine up and come into tabletop. Take a few rounds of cat-cow. Lift your tailbone, look forward as you inhale, and then exhale, tuck your tailbone and round your spine. The postures for the solar plexus chakra are things that fire up your core. So lots of side bends, some planks, some warrior 3. It'll be a fun class. One more round of cat-cow. And then come back to center for spinal balance. Reach your right arm forward like you're shaking someone's hand and your left leg back. Point your toes down. Fire up your back body. Level your hips. On the inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Draw your knee to your elbow. Round your spine. Pull your belly in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Starting to warm up. Lengthen. And exhale, crunch. Come back to your neutral tabletop. Inhale, right arm high, open twist. And exhale, thread the needle. Send your right arm underneath your body and bring your right cheek and shoulder to the mat. Reach your tailbone high. Press into the back of your right arm to deepen your twist. Option to reach your left arm overhead for a fun variation. Or you can take a bind or leave your palm on the floor, whatever feels good to you. Slow, deep Ujjayi breath. On your next inhale, push into your left hand. Come back through your open twist. And down to tabletop. Inhale into gate pose. Root into your left knee and extend your right leg to the side. Rest on the inside edge of your foot. Steeple grip. Interlace your fingers and then release your pointers. Send your fingers high, lift your chin. And big breath in as you back bend. Look up to the sky, lift your chest. One more inhale. And then exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Bring your fingers to your mat. Send your head and chest low. Feel a nice shoulder opener here. Then on your next inhale, rise back up. Open your arms wide. Flip your palms up and down as you look skyward. And then side bend towards your extended leg. Reach your left arm up and over towards your right foot. Rotate your shoulders to the front of the room. Feel a nice lengthening in your left side body. Maybe look up past your armpit. Inhale, rise up. Side bend in the other direction. Bring your left hand to the mat. Lengthen through your right side body. These are the side bends I spoke of. One more inhale. And then exhale, float your right foot off the floor and pulse. Use your right glute. Face your hips and shoulders to the front. One more inhale. Exhale, dance or bend your top leg and capture your foot with your hand. Still balancing on your left knee. Kick into your palm. Open your chest forward. Remember, you can skip anything that doesn't feel good to you. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Inside edge of your foot on the floor and rise up. Arms go high. Rotate your body to face your extended leg. And then exhale, forward fold. Bend towards your right leg. We can take this a little deeper. Hold onto your shin with your left hand and reach your right arm up and back. Lengthen your spine, then twist your shoulders towards the back of the room. One more inhale. Exhale, unwind. Come back up to your central gate pose and walk your hands forward into puppy pose. Keep your right leg extended to the side. Make sure your hips are in line with your knee. You can walk your hands forward more. Rest on your forearms and your forehead. Send your chest down and your tailbone high. You could have a block under your head, under your arms, wherever you need some support. On your next inhale, walk your hands back up. Round your spine into cat. Tuck your tailbone. And then exhale into ball pose. Come to both knees. Walk your hands back and curl up into a tiny ball. Recenter yourself. Take a couple of rounds of breath. Maybe rise up higher on the balls of your feet. And then walk your hands forward. Come back into tabletop for the other side. Send your left arm forward and your right leg back. Dial your pinky toe down. Level your hips. Find length, big breath in. Exhale, crunch. Such a nice balance challenge, but you can do this with both knees on the floor or with both hands on the floor. It's your practice. One more crunch. Exhale as you squeeze. And then come back into your neutral tabletop. Inhale, left arm high, open twist. And exhale, thread the needle. Send your left arm underneath your body. Rest on your left cheek and shoulder. Tailbone high. Press into the earth with your left arm. Option to move your right arm overhead. Palm on the floor. And send your fiery breath wherever you feel tightness. On your next inhale, push into your palm, rise back up through your open twist, and down into tabletop. Send your left leg to the side, rest on the inside edge of your foot, and come up into gate pose. Steeple grip, biceps by your ears, grow 1 inch taller on the inhale. Exhale, back bend, bump up your heart, trace your fingers along the ceiling. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Reach your fingers forward, lower slowly. Press your head and chest low. With every exhale, open your shoulders a little bit more. On your next inhale, rise up slowly with control. Then open your arms wide, flip your palms up and down, look skyward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, side bend towards your extended leg. Right arm comes up and over. Rotate your shoulders forward and look up past your armpit. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, side bend in the other direction. Right hand comes to the earth. You could also put it on a block. Lengthen your left side body as much as you can. Then root down into your right knee and float your left foot. And pulse. Hips and shoulders pointing forward. 3, 2, 1. Come into dancer, bend your top leg. Capture your foot. Then kick into your hand, reach your heart forward. Powerful posture. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Rise back up to stand on your right knee. Come into gate. Arms go high. Rotate facing your extended leg. And then fold forward. You can take this even deeper by holding onto your shin with your right hand and send your left hand up and back. On the inhales, find length. And on the exhale, sink deeper, twist more. On your next inhale, rise back up. And come into your puppy pose. Half puppy, walk forward, keep your left leg to the side. Stack your hips in line with your knee. Forearms create a number 11 on the floor. Forehead to the mat or a block. And then sink your chest down. On your next inhale, walk your hands up. Oh yeah, come in through cat. This one's fun. Push into the earth, round your spine, tuck your chin. And then exhale into ball pose. Knees come together. Walk your hands back, curl up into a ball. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. And then inhale, walk forward through tabletop. Tuck your toes and exhale into downward facing dog. We're a little bit warm, but take it easy. Maybe pedal out your legs. Press your hands down and forward to send your hips up and back. And walk your hands back towards your feet at the back of your mat. Toe heel your feet together. And then roll up slowly with soft knees and a heavy head. Your head and chin, the last thing to arrive. Shoulders up to your ears. Then relax them down your back. The bandha or lock of the solar plexus chakra is the Uddiyana bandha. We've used it before. It just means drawing your belly button into your spine and up. The cool thing is this lock happens naturally if you exhale all the air out of your lungs and then hold that and expand your ribs. So let's just do that once or twice to see what it feels like. Feet hip width distance apart, hands on your thighs, hinge forward a little bit. Take a big inhale, let your ribs expand. Then exhale, empty all the air out. Keep the air out, and then expand your ribs. And you'll feel your belly suck in. And exhale, relax. Let's do it one more time. You may even want to place your hand on top of your belly button and feel it this time. And big breath in. Exhale, let it all out. Keep it out. Expand your rib cage. Belly sucks in. And then inhale, rise back up. So be aware of that Uddiyana Bandha. That helps you send your prana, your energy up into the higher chakras. Root into your feet, bring your hands to your heart. Today, just like when we rubbed our hands together, play with balancing the solidity of the first chakra and the movement of the second chakra to create fire and heat in your body. And as you create that powerful force inside you, take a look at the feminine aspect of that. What does it mean to you to be powerful? See if you can find some answers to that question. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Open your eyes, release your hands. Inhale, mountain pose. Take your steeple grip, interlace your hands, release your pointer fingers, lift your chin. Root down through your feet. Big inhale. Exhale, side bend to the right. Willow your arms to the right. Lengthen your left side body. Keep your top shoulder open. Then inhale back through center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Feel your core fire up as you bend. Inhale back through center. Exhale, forward fold. Take your time on this transition. Hinge at your hips. Shift your weight forward into your toes, and then use that momentum as you walk your hands forward. Inhale into high plank and hold it. Isometric holds are another way to create heat in your body to utilize the energy of the solar plexus chakra. Plank definitely uses all of your core. So push into the earth, expand the valley between your shoulder blades. Draw everything into the midline. Shift forward, exhale, lower halfway for your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Keep your thighs off the floor. Reach your heart forward and use your Uddiyana Bandha to support your belly and your lower back. Exhale, down dog. Lift your hips, full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, walk your hands to the back of your mat. Take your time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Create a number 7 with your body, then stretch through your collarbones. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, push down as you rise up. Exhale, exalted mountain. Bring your right hand to your hip and reach your left arm high. Imagine my hand behind the back of your heart, lifting it up. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Come back through mountain, big breath in. Exhale, exalted mountain on the other side, left hand to your left hip. Reach your heart up. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale through mountain. Exhale, forward fold, flow down. Inhale, walk your hands forward to high plank. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Grasshopper your elbows back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Sink your heels even lower on the exhale. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach high. Send your knees, chest, and chin forward. Sit back in your invisible throne. Strong arms. Big breath in. Exhale, open twist to the right, right arm back. Keep your knees in line so your hips face forward. Roll your right shoulder down your back. Hands at shoulder height. Create energy by tractioning your heels away from each other. Feel your glutes fire up. Inhale back through chair. Sit lower. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Exhale, chaturanga, or you can skip it and meet in down dog, or even low lunge. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, send your right leg high. Level hips, squeeze your glute, big breath in. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Tent your fingers, engage your core, lengthen your spine. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. So strong. Push into the ball of your back foot to send your left hip forward. Keep your back leg active, your belly drawn in. Big breath in. Exhale, fists of fire, root into your front foot and exhale forcefully. Hands to your hips. Another strong solar plexus chakra pose. Then inhale back into your crescent lunge right where you came from. Make it a slow transition. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge. Bring your hands to your heart. Rotate to the right, left elbow outside your right thigh. Long spine, one line of energy. Rotate your rib cage. Remember to breathe. And if you tip over like me, that's okay too. On your next inhale, stretch your arms wide. Use the leverage between your arm and your leg to deepen your twist. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, rise up to an open twist. Keep facing the right. Arms reach to the front and back of the room. Nice balance challenge. You can always use chairs to help you or lower to your back knee. Inhale, exalted crescent, right hand on your hip. Left hand high, find length in your left side body. Big breath in. Exhale, airplane. Big transition, shift your weight forward. Hands and left leg to the back of the room. You decide how far you tip over here. Notice your root, your base. Fire up your core. Inhale, warrior three, arms go forward. You can take a break and shake out your right leg anytime you need to. It's a lot on your right hip, especially when we're moving slow. Big breath in. Exhale, crunch. Squeeze your elbows to your knee. Draw your belly in. Round your spine. Inhale, back to warrior three. Exhale, crunch it again. You can skip the crunches. Inhale, back to warrior three. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Step your foot back. Fire up your triceps. Reach your heart forward. Inhale, warrior two. Windmill your arms open. Take up space on your way there. Enjoy the release of your hips as they open up to the side. Exhale, side angle. Reach forward and down. Again, you can use the pressure between your arm and your leg to rotate your rib cage. Left arm high. If you feel yourself collapsing down, fire up those obliques, part of this chakra. Get long and lifted. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lunge even lower as you reach up and back. Exhale, chaturanga. Ride your breath down. Option for an ekapada, or you can skip it. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. You guys know the double chaturanga from last week too, if you want to throw that in. Inhale, send your left leg high. Pause, scissor your thighs together. Press your chest low as your heel goes high. Exhale, low lunge. Step through lightly. Weight in your feet, lengthen your spine. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Spike your back heel. Send your right hip forward. Engage your core, strong arms, big breath in. Exhale, fists of fire. Make some noise. Inhale, back to crescent. Slow, controlled transition. You can adjust when you get there. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge. Hands to your heart. Hinge forward and twist. Bring your right elbow outside your left thigh. Keep your back leg active. Press your hands towards your heart to deepen your twist. Maybe look up. One more inhale. One more exhale. Draw your belly off your thigh. Inhale, open your arms so you can twist deeper. Stay for an exhale. Then inhale, rise up with control to your open twist. Keep your back leg active. Squeeze your right glute. Inhale, exalted crescent. Tick-tock your arms even further. Draw your left shoulder down as you bump your chest up. Big breath in. Exhale, airplane. Root into your front foot. Lift your back foot. Send your hands back. Even keep your fingertips active and electrified. You decide how far you tip over. Inhale into warrior three. We're going to do a couple of crunches. Exhale, draw your knees to your knee to your elbow. Squeeze your belly in. Inhale, back through warrior three. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, back to warrior three. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. One long line of energy. Inhale, warrior two. Windmill up. Keep your front knee open, your hips low. Strong arms. One more breath in. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, then down. Keep rooted in your feet, equal weight in both feet. Inhale, reverse warrior. Sink a little lower. Exhale, chaturanga. So many choices here. I'm going to go for the double chaturanga this time. Then inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Linking breath to movement now. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front. Forward fold. Inhale, chair. Make it even lower. Exhale, open twist to the left. Hands at shoulder height. Sink your hips down. Keep your knees in line. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose. Then release some heat. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up with control. Exhale, fists of fire. Inhale, back through crescent. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge. Hands to your heart, left elbow outside your right thigh. Inhale, open your arms. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, rise up to the open twist. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, exalted crescent, left hand high. Exhale, airplane, fly forward. Inhale, warrior three, arms face the front, level your hips, both legs active. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Exhale, side angle, arms to 6 and 12 o'clock, hips go low. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, down dog. Send your chest towards your shins. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, root into your feet, rise up. Exhale, fists of fire. Inhale, back through crescent. Exhale, revolved. Right elbow outside your left thigh. Inhale, open. These twists are really good counterbalance when you have an overactive solar plexus chakra. Inhale, rise up to your half twist. Stay for the exhale. Then inhale, exalted. Exhale, airplane. Float forward. Inhale into warrior three. So strong, reach in opposite directions. Exhale, airplane with crescent arms. Or crescent with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach up and back, keep your front knee open. Exhale, chaturanga. You got it. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Look to the top of your mat and come through to a seat. Yay! Such a good flow today. I know you must be hot just like me. Have a sip of water. Towel off. And get ready for some fun core in honor of our core. We're going to start with a fun core exercise. You'll need your blocks in the low setting on the sides of your hips, legs in staff pose. Put your hands on your blocks. We're basically going to be hovering our hips and one foot, but follow along with the breath. Big inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, fold forward as you let the air out. Inhale, engage your Uddiyana Bandha and float your hips in one foot and hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Lower it down, shake it out. Other side. Hands on your blocks. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, engage your Uddiyana Bandha. Float your other foot. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. If getting your hips off the floor doesn't work for you, just do your leg. But go ahead and breathe with us and fold. One more time on each side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, big breath in. Round forward. 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. One more side to go. Hands on your blocks. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Squeeze the air out. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Lower it down and release. So strong. That was amazing. Keep your blocks close by because we're going to need them. And come into reverse plank. Bring your hands behind you, fingers pointing to your hips. Elbows to the back of the room. Inhale, float your hips, look up. Keep your neck in line with your spine. Reverse plank is just as much of a plank as a forward plank. 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Grab a block for boat pose. I'm going to say bring it between your shins on the medium setting today, if that approximates hip width distance for you, whatever size works. You can keep your feet on the floor, hands on your thighs. You can lift your feet, release them. You can straighten. Just try and keep a long spine and an open heart. Remember to breathe. Here we are really engaging our tapas, our internal fire. But how can we bring a little femininity to this moment of power? Maybe we could dance to this music a little bit. Fire up other parts of our core by moving. If you're shaking, that's okay. I am too. 3, keep squeezing the block between your shins. 2, 1, hands on your thighs, round your spine, and roll onto your back. Keep the block there, just draw your knees into your chest, and rock side to side. Alexander Dumas said, "Women are never so strong as after their defeat." I love that one, given the current political climate and all the defeats we've been having lately. But also you'll experience it on your mat. Do you ever feel defeated by a posture or your performance on a specific day? And just remember, you're never so strong as after that. It builds our strength when we wobble. All right, you've got your block between your shins on the medium setting. Tee out your arms, bring your knees into reverse tabletop, flex your feet. You're gonna feel like your knees are stacked over your hip, but chances are they're not, so send your knees 2 inches forward towards the front of the room. Really feel your core fire up. Draw your belly in. Big inhale. Exhale, tip your knees to the left. Keep squeezing your block. Hover them above the earth. Shoulders pinned down. Inhale back through center. And exhale to the right. Hover. Inhale back through center. Exhale, hover. Nice functional movement for your core. Squeeze your block. Let's do one more time in each direction. How slow can you go? And then come back to center. Release your block, squeeze your knees in. And then exhale into a long good morning stretch. Soften your belly now. Let your lower back arch up. Maybe flex and point your toes. This quote is by Lucy Pierce. Once we start to work with feminine power, we begin to see that it is not our minds that are in control of this power. It ebbs and flows with the movements of the planets, the precession of the seasons, the moons and tides, and our own internal cycles. We learn to become aware of the various patterns and their impacts on us and work more consciously with, rather than against or in spite of them. We open towards the energy rather than shut down to it. We learn to trust the flow. I love that one because feminine power does have ebbs and flows and highs and lows, and Rather than spending our lives fighting that, how can that be a source of power for us? And if you're a guy out there taking this class, don't think this doesn't apply to you. You have your own rhythms. Everyone has a feminine and masculine aspect, so just really take the time to explore your feminine side today. Take one more big inhale in your good morning stretch. Then bend your knees. Hold the back of your thighs. Rock and roll up a few times. Cross your legs. You can do a chaturanga. You can meet in down dog. You know the drill. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. One more standing series on each side. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, fallen triangle. Option to stop in your supported side plank with your right knee on the floor, left hand high, or come into fallen triangle, outside edge of your right foot on the floor. You can rest it on the floor or float it off the floor. If you want a little extra, you can join me in a couple of crunches. Inhale, exhale, knee to elbow, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. So strong. Lengthen. Crunch one last time. Inhale, send your right leg high, unwind. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through, weight in your feet, long spine, belly off your thigh. Inhale, warrior one. Plant your back heel, shorten and widen your stance. Reach your hands high. Back toes pointing to 10 or 11 o'clock. Draw your belly in. Big breath in. Exhale, warrior three. Shift your weight forward again. You decide how far you tip over. Level your hips. Squeeze your glute. Push into your strong big toe. Then inhale back to warrior one. We're going to do that a couple more times. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, warrior one. Fun time to explore this idea of balancing stability with movement. Inhale back to warrior one. You can adjust your stance. Front knee bent, inhale. Exhale, front leg straight, pyramid pose. Option for your blocks on either side of your foot. Send your right hip back and down. Lengthen on the inhale. Fold on the exhale. Maybe reconnect with your Ujjayi breath here. Inwardly rotate your back thigh. That'll send your left hip forward. On your next inhale, crescent moon, lower your back knee, widen your stance a little bit, and rise up. Send your hips low. Front knee stacks over your ankle. Big breath in. Exhale, open twist to the right, right hand back, left hand forward. Then inhale, exalted crescent moon. Bring your right hand to your hip, left hand high, sink your hips lower, bump up your chest. Exhale, low lunge. Windmill your arms down, tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. Long spine, hips low. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up. Send your left hip forward, push into the ball of your back foot. Exhale, fists of fire. You know it now. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Reach up through your right hip as you lower your left hip. Flex your lifted foot. Strong arms. Exhale, figure four. Cross your left ankle, your left shin over your right thigh. Flex your foot. Open your knee. Hands at your heart, relax your shoulders. You can stay here with a slight bend in your standing leg. You could fold forward into a forward fold, or you can join me in hinging forward as you send your hips lower. Then if you feel solid, find your drishti. You can wrap your prayer hands around your bent leg. Keep your spine long. Reach your heart forward, send your hips a little bit lower. Then on your next inhale, find your way back up to your one-legged mountain. Exhale, low lunge, like you're moving through honey. Hands to the earth, left foot back. So strong. Inhale, warrior two. Plant your back heel. Rise up. Exhale, triangle. Straighten your front leg. Sass your hips back. Reach forward and then down. Use the strength of your lower obliques to lift and lengthen your spine. Stack your shoulders. Your hand can be on a block, on your shin, floating in the air. Maybe it reaches the floor. Just keep your spine long and lifted. On the next inhale, Utthita arms. Really work your core now. Act like you're holding a beach ball. Keep your shoulders open, big breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga. Of your choice, or meet in down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, send your left leg high. Exhale, fallen triangle, or you can take that supported side plank. Find the level that works for you. Big breath in. Exhale, crunch, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Lengthen one more time. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, unwind. Left foot high. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through. Lengthen. Inhale, warrior one, back heel on the floor. Nice solid stance. Inwardly rotate your back thigh. Keep your heart lifted. Belly drawn in and up. Big breath in. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale. Back into warrior one. Exhale, warrior three. Keep your hips level. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale. Back to warrior one. Exhale, straighten your front leg and fold into pyramid. Grab your blocks if you want. Left hip back, right hip forward. Push into the outside edge of your back foot and into your front big toe. If you're prone to hyperextension, micro bend your front knee. On your next inhale, crescent moon, step your back foot back, lower to your knee, rise up, hips low. Engage your Uddiyana Bandha, stack your front knee over your ankle, big breath in. Exhale, open twist to the left. Left hand back, right hand forward. Inhale, exalted crescent moon. Right arm high, gaze up. Full inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Windmill your hands down. Root into your feet. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Exhale, fists of fire. Last one. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Parallel your thigh with the floor, flex your foot, big breath in. Exhale, figure four. Cross your right ankle or shin over your left thigh. Bend your standing leg. Have good posture here. Shoulders stacked over your hips. Option to stay here, to do a forward fold, or to join me in lowering your hips and hinging forward. Then maybe take your prayer hands around your bent leg. Palms together, hips go lower. Last bit of fire, call on your willpower, call on your tapas. Inhale, rise back up. Find your way to one-legged mountain. And then exhale, low lunge, slow descent. Use your core strength. Land lightly. Inhale, warrior two. Rise up. Exhale, triangle. Hips go back as you reach forward and down. Shine your heart to the sky. Reach in opposite directions. Plant into both feet. Inhale, Utthita arms. Get long, reach for what you want, make it happen. Big breath in. Exhale. Last chaturanga of class. Take it or leave it. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, come to your high plank. So strong. Fire up your core. Everything's active here. Imagine my hand behind your head and lift it in line with your spine. Big breath in. Exhale, hinge forward. Slowly lower down to your mat. Modified cobra. Tense your hands on the floor. Wide stance. Spider hand. Zip your legs together. Press into the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift. Use your back body more than your hands to lift you. Exhale, dip your right cheek and shoulder to the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dip in the other direction. Keep pushing into the tops of your feet as you move from side to side. Stable and moving at the same time, creating heat. And lower down in the middle. Bring your left cheek to the mat, arms by your sides, palms up, and rest. Naomi Wolf wrote, "For I conclude that the enemy is not lipstick, but guilt itself. We deserve lipstick if we want it, and free speech. We deserve to be sexual and serious, or whatever we please. We are entitled to wear cowboy boots to our own revolution." It's a great one. Bring your chin back to center for floor bow. This is another solar plexus chakra posture. Bend your knees, reach back and capture the outside edges of your feet. Knees hip width distance apart. Magnetize your thighs together. Inhale, kick into your hands, float everything off the floor and roll onto the soft part of your belly. Press your solar plexus into the earth. As you kick into your hands, lift your knees higher. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Right cheek to the mat. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Standing in the ring of fire, the eye of the storm, the vortex of pain and pressure is simultaneously the most vulnerable and the most powerful place to be. Here we embody paradox. We stand our ground and surrender completely. Here we know the full power of the feminine. I love that. So our feminine power is this balance between standing ground, the root chakra, and surrendering the emotions of the sacral chakra. On your next inhale, bring your chin back to center, frame your heart with your hands, and push up. Come into thunderbolt pose with a little space between your knees today. Sit on your heels. Grab a block. Bring it outside your left foot for half camel on the tall setting. Hand on your block. On the inhale, sweep up your right arm and flash dance your hips up. Look skyward, push into your block. Big breath in. Exhale, lower back down. Other side. Block by your right foot this time. Swing your left arm up, half camel. Squeeze your glutes. Find length in your left side body. Big breath in. Exhale. Lower it down. Remove your block. Shift your hips off your feet. Now glue the backs of your legs on the floor. Reach forward and slowly lower down to your mat. Come into figure 4. Plant your feet flat on the floor and cross your right ankle over your left thigh. We did this standing, now we're doing it laying down. Reach for the front of your shin or the back of your thigh, whatever grip works for you. Flex your feet, draw your right knee to the front of the room, and then shift the whole thing 2 inches to the left. Feel the stretch move into your hip flexor, your IT band, just really lean into it. One more inhale. Exhale, tee out your arms. Let your knees fall to the left as you gaze to the right. Don't force anything here. Embody surrender. On your next inhale, come back through center, unwind. Take figure 4 on the other side. Plant your right foot, cross your left ankle over your thigh. Find the grip that works for you. Flex your feet, then open your left hip. Send your knees 2 inches to the right. Slow, deep breaths. Try and really stay here on your mat, even though you're slowing down. One more inhale. Exhale, release your grip. Let your knees fall to the right as you gaze to the left. On your next inhale, unwind. Come back to center, uncross your legs. Take a full wind removing pose. Curl up in a tiny ball and then take your biggest inhale. And exhale into Shavasana. Send your legs long. Let your toes fall out. Wrap your shoulder blades underneath you. And get heavy. I'm going to close with a quote by Zooey Deschanel, of all people, that I totally love. It's a beautiful commentary on how we as women define power. Do we use the male standard of power that has been in existence for hundreds of years, or do we create a new definition that includes the feminine aspects of ourselves? She says, being tender and open is beautiful. As a woman, I feel continually shushed, too sensitive, too mushy, too wishy-washy, blah, blah. Don't let someone steal your tenderness. Don't allow the coldness and fear of others to tarnish your perfectly vulnerable beating heart. Nothing is more powerful than allowing yourself to truly be affected by things. Whether it's a song, a stranger, a mountain, a raindrop, a tea kettle, an article, a sentence, a footstep, feel it all. Look around you. All of this is for you. Take it and make gratitude. Give it and feel love. Start to deepen and lengthen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle out your ankles and your wrists. Let your head fall to one side and then to the other. And take a long good morning stretch. Point your toes, reach your arms overhead, full breath in. Then exhale on your favorite side into fetal pose. And cozy in. This week, remember as you go about your days, the source of your power is the connection to the divine. What actions can you take this week to maintain that connection? And then how can you use that energy to take small steps in the direction of your dreams? On your next inhale, rise up with as little movement as possible to a comfortable seat on your mat. Root down through your sits bones and lengthen your spine. We're going to close with 3 rounds of the mantra of the solar plexus chakra, RAM, R-A-M. So bring your hands to your heart and close your eyes, lengthen your spine. Let all the stale air out of your lungs. And take a full inhale. Exhale, RAM. Full breath in. Big breath in. Bring your hands to third eye center and picture that golden yellow light shining from just above your belly button. The light, the love, the teacher, the student, and the hot mess in me recognizes and adores the light, the love, the teacher, the student, and the hot mess in each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us today for exploration of the third chakra. I hope you enjoy wielding your superpowers for good this week. We'll see you next time at Be Free Yoga.